Hey everybody, Matt Conti from Fanfare here in Kalamazoo, Michigan. It's time to check out the new books that will be coming out for this week. Starting off with manga as usual, we have the Death Mage Volume Number 3. We also have Parallel World Pharmacy Book Number 2, Disney's Twisted Wonderland, the manga Book Number 2, and the World After the Fall Book Number 4. Moving forward, we have some other cool stuff from indie here. This is a Boom Tom King joint. Check that out. It is Animal Pound. This is the Ash Can edition. Not sure what that means. It's definitely not the way ash cans used to be, but check it out. Get the first issue right there, and you'll have a good time. We have Tynion, also from Scout Comics number 1. Coda, issue number 3 right there. Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer, volume number 3 paperback. We have Door to Door, Night by Night, book number 7. D&D Fortune Finder, a new series from IDW Comics. There's a little Goblin Rogue action going on. We've got Earth Diver 1776, book number 12. Ghosts of the Water, book number 1 there. We have Godfell number 5 with a Hellraiser looking cover. We have Lipstick Clicka number 1. Another new number 1. It's big number 1 week. So scope it out. We got another one here. This is Lotus Land. That's a pretty rad looking cover right there. We have Lovecraft, the Call of Cthulhu from Zenoscope Entertainment. The Madness number book 4 of 6. We have The Man from Maybe with Shaky Kane doing that crazy art. Love it. The Ministry of Compliance. This is a sci-fi epic issue number 1 from IDW Comics. We also have Christopher Chaos, book number 5. Operation Sunshine, book number 2. Recently found out this is from the guys who did last podcast on the left in the comic book, The Soul Plumber. We have up the numbers for it, so come get your copy of it and have a heck of a good time. These books are crazy. We also have the Prism, book number 2 from Ablaze Comics, Project Cryptid right there for you. And number 1 from AWA, this is Red Light from Cho's wife, Frank Cho's wife, I should say. Very cool stuff, her debut, I believe. Red Sonja, book number 5. We also have the Rocketeer Den of Thieves, book number 4, Second Coming Trinity with a new paperback there. Only one copy. This thing is super cool. It's this Western sci-fi space outlaws. Can't wait for the paperback on that. We've got Last Ronin issue number 2 being reprinted here. I'm not sure, but check it out. It's a great story. We have Tox, book number 3, and a new number 1. This is The Wheel of Time. Book 2, issue number 1 from Dynamite Comics, based on the novels and the Amazon show, all that good stuff. Moving on to Image over here, we got some cool ones for you. We have a hardcover for Dead Romans. That's pretty rad. We also have this big boy right here. This is Ice Cream Man, the Sunday edition, volume number 2. Really good anthology horror. Check it out. On top of that, we have Love Everlasting, volume number 2 from Tom King. So, on to the actual comic books that we have here. This is Antarctica, book number 5. We also have Arcade Kings with a new issue. Mark Miller's final issue to Big Game, his big crossover. We have The Call, book number 4, and this one's pretty rad. This is a little Christmas horror one-shot. This is by James Tynion and Joshua Hickson. So, scope that out. It's going to be a good time. James Tynion knows how to write. Hiding way back here is Dutch, book number 0. We have Fish Flies from Jeff Lemire, book number 3. The Forge from Greg Rucka, number 6. Geiger, Ground Zero. Jeff Johns is back with a new entry in his Geiger franchise. And check it out, it's G.I. Joe time. We've got a reprinting of the old Marvel issue, but it's not going to say it's not a proper one-for-one facsimile. Image and Skybound are on it. Classic paper stock. Still got the ads. What a good time. And then, bringing it on, is issue number 301 of G.I. Joe Real American Hero. They are continuing the franchise from the IDW Comics, which is really cool. This is not tied into the Void Rivals Transformers universe stuff, but there will be another set of miniseries, maybe ongoing minis, to come. So check that out. We have The Haunted Girl, book number 2 right there. Hexagon Bridge number 3. Junior Baker, The Righteous Faker, book number 3. Philadelphia number 31, scope it out. It's a Spawn tie-in. It throws back to the high 200s in Spawn series. That's going to be really fun to read. Philadelphia's a hell of a book too, so scope it. We have Scrapper. We also have Something Epic, number 7. Spawn, issue number 347. Siphon, book number 1. Check that out. We have Terror War number 7, Time Before Time number 29, and The Walking Dead Deluxe, book number 77. A lot of cool stuff. We also have some cool stuff to show you here, of course, as always, starting off in Marvel. What a heckin' rad cover that is. But hey, it's been 5 issues. Aliens back in number 1. Time for a new jump on point. Scope it out. You like aliens? That's your stuff. We got Alpha Flight, book number 4. Astonishing Iceman, book number 4. Black Panther, book number 6. And Blade, book number 5. We also have Capwolf and the Howling Commandos, number 2. Children of the Vault, book number 4. Daredevil number 3, Dark X-Men book number 4. We have Deadpool in the 7 Slaughters, a new storyline right there. It's going to be a wild time guaranteed when Deadpool is involved. And this is probably the greatest thing this week. I can't believe I didn't put this in the thumbnail. It is Fantastic Four number 13 with the Doctor Doom dinosaur. Oh my gosh, there's Dinosaur Fantastic Four. This is it. Nothing's better. We have Ghost Rider book number 20, The Immortal Thor book number 2 with a later printing, which leads us to Immortal Thor book number 4 hitting the shelves today. We have Jean Grey book number 4, a later printing of The Invincible Iron Man book number 10, The Red Goblin book number 10, Silver Surfer Rebirth Legacy, had to look up there to read it. Number 3, we have Spine Tingling Spider-Man number 2, and for Star Wars this week, we have Star Wars Dark Droids book number 4, Star Wars Dr. Aphra number 38, Star Wars Mandalorian number 6, and Peach Momoko's Star Wars Visions book number 1. Check that out. Superior Spider-Man is back, yo. Check it out. Book number 1. It's time to get it. We have the Uncanny Avengers book number 4, and that wraps it all up together from Marvel onto DC Comics. Starting off here, we have Batman and Robin number 3, The Adventures of Superman, Jonathan Kent, hardcover, Tom Taylor stuff right there. Heck of a good writer. We also have Danger Street. We have a giant Hush Saga omnibus for Batman up top there. We have Detective Comics book number 1077. Green Lantern book number 5. We have Dawn of DC. This is the Outsiders book number 1, headed up by Batwoman. Always fun character. We have another number 1 here. This is from the pages of the Flash. It's Speed Force. It's gonna be really cool. Superman Lost number 8. We also have the Vigil number 6, the War World Saga from Superman up there in a big old paperback. We have Wesley Dodds, the Sandman book number 2, and Wildcats number 12, tied all together with World's Finest Teen Titans book number 5. On to some media comics for you. Here's Alien again. We also have a hardcover for the all-new Firefly. Disturbed Dark Messiah has a paperback based on the band. Dune has book number 11. This is Godzilla Rivals Mechagodzilla one-shot right there. We have Jim Henson's Labyrinth Beyond the Goblin City paperback. Power Rangers Universe has a paperback as well. And here again are your Star Wars titles for the week. Tying it all together at the end of media with Street Fighter 6, the Evolution special featuring Aki, the brand new character. Moving on over here, a little bit of variant for you. This is Deadpool, the 7 Slaughters, the Arthur Adams 1 in 25 variant, as well as the Superior Spider-Man Dwally variant 1 in 50. Time for some toys. We have the Gallery Diorama statue PVC figure for Raphael, as well as Gambit. Awesome. Plenty of anime figures for you today. We have 3 from Naruto. We also have a couple from One Piece. Little Iggy, the best boy ever from JoJo. We have Piccolo from Dragon Ball. This is Goku as well. This crazy genie-looking character from Demon Slayer. A bunch of One Punch Man figures. We have these little Kirby's hiding up top, and a couple other happy, relaxed time figures. From Super 7 Ultimates, we have a Shredder, as well as a Mecha Robotic Rocksteady Genghis Frog. Very cool details on all of those. We have a D-Stage figure for the Little Mermaid. Very cool. And this little bad boy is Godzilla from Godzilla 2000. Roar! Millennium Series stuff. Hey, check it out. It's also Godzilla time. We have these super rad t-shirts. This is Godzilla smashing up a city. And we have this awesome, really fun colored one that says crushing it since 1954. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you have any questions, reach out to us. Our phone number is 269-349-8866. Thank you and have a good night.